Alright, so hey guys, I got my nails done. It's a pet peeve of mine not to have my nails looking like they look decent, right? They get to a certain point and then it's just like, oh, they're looking awful. So now this is so funny. Kevin is saying basically when I told him that it is my husband's job to provide and mine to be a helpmeet or a helper to my husband, he is now saying that this is like Islamic law. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? This is hilarious. No, it's by design, right? A man is supposed to provide, protect, lead, love his wife. So this is not Islamic at all. This is very biblical. And it's something my husband agreed upon, right? He agreed when he married me. He would love, cherish, all these things. I mean, we didn't have like our vows written out completely like the standard, but he did. I believe we had that in there, and it's just basic, right? This is basics, the basics. Don't hit your wife, love your wife. When you can't even do that, you can't provide, you can't protect, you can't lead. What does that look like? I mean, you're not going to be faithful to be able to do anything else in life. Men in the church are supposed to set a good example for their sons, right? Their sons need a good role model. They're supposed to set a good example so that when they're in the community, they can teach other men, right? They can pass this down. My dad passed down a lot of the shooting to my brother. He passed down a lot of the beliefs from my grandfather down to my brother. On and on it goes. Each generation is supposed to pass this down. So when you have a man who won't provide for his family and he won't take care of his family, this is like a huge failure. There's so many men who are in jail because they had awful fathers, right? They don't have a good example in the home. They don't know what it looks like to have a dad. I met somebody at work who, he was saying he never knew who his parents were because he was adopted. And I thought that's so sad, because even if you at least if you have parents, even if they weren't good ones, at least like you got to know, right? You got to know your parents. You got to have some kind of example, some kind of model of how things are supposed to work, right? Luckily for him, he was adopted, and you know, it worked out for him. But man, to not have those basics down in a marriage, that's the way it's supposed to be. And it doesn't matter if New Hampshire law says, you know, oh, you know, this is not how marriage is supposed to be. Which one are you going to do? Are you going to follow, you know, the state law, which allows anything pretty much in marriage, or are you going to follow what the Bible says? So this is kind of what Leandro's going for now, you know, just strip away all marriage rights. A wife has a right to be provided for. She has a right for the basics, food, clothes, a home, and my husband doesn't want to take care of it. And so this is amazing to me that he has gone down so far that he can't even do the basics that most men do. So that's what I got for you now, guys.